All right, so I've been using Alchemy, but don't tell the guys. I still have my spreadsheet for one thing that I really need at the beginning of the season, and that is my season planning. So I obviously do multiple. I'm doing cycle training, so I train different things, but I won't tell you what at this point. And then I look at my opponents, and I want to make sure that I have the right attitude in each match to maximize my chances both of winning, training the right thing, and bringing my team spirit up towards the end of the season so that I can mots at some point, right? Is that something I can do with alchemy and get rid of that spreadsheet?
First of all, it sounds like you're a power user if you're looking into team spirit. But yes, to
Absolutely.
answer your question briefly, yes, we do have something for that. Let's hop over. Okay, so this is HT Alchemy. I'm in the senior view, and here next to the upcoming matches, there's this thing called Team Spirit. So let's click on it. And this is what we see. So Team Spirit, this is basically a planner. It helps you to plan your entire season. And because of that, you have all the matches of your season that are relevant to training. Sorry, not training, but that are relevant to
The team spirit.
the team spirit, exactly.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
those would be your qualifying matches, your cup matches, only for the main cup, obviously, your league
Mhm.
matches. Yeah.
Okay, great. I see the coach leadership up top. What
Mhm.
is that there for?
Okay, so basically, coach leadership affects your team spirit. Having or not having a sports psychologist also affects your team spirit. And you can see in my case, it says detected inadequate, which means it's detected that my team has an inadequate coach. And down here, it says no sports psychologist detected, which means that my team doesn't at the moment employ any sports psychologists. But nevertheless, if you wanted to see the impact of different types of coaches or the impact of a sports psychologist with different levels, you could still simulate this by turning this on and selecting whatever level you want.
Ah, sweet. That allows me some flexibility to figure out if I need to change my coach who's about to not be too much of a leader anymore.
Exactly. Okay,
Okay.
so let's do a quick walkthrough, right? So this is the first match which already happened yesterday. This was my main cup match. Um, and because this match has been finished, I cannot change anything in it. So you can see that the attitude I used in this match was normal. The team spirit before the match was composed, which is what your season always begins with. And because I used the normal attitude, the team spirit after the match was composed, right?
Mhm.
Now, let's assume that the next match is a match that's of high importance, and I want to play match of the season. Then what happens is, of course, because the team spirit after this match was 4.5, it remains 4.5 shown as team spirit before the match. But then, because I played match of the season, the team spirit plummets down to 2.25.
Mm-hmm.
And it tells me, you know, if you play if you play match of the season, then you basically have an 11% gain on your midfield in this particular match. Or if
Yeah.
you played it cool, then your midfield would only perform at 84%.
Okay.
Right?
That's
And
great to see
then,
the values right away of what
exactly,
you're doing. Yeah.
yeah. And this is something interesting. So basically, because I'm still in the main cup, I also provide placeholder matches. So this is a hypothetical match. Once the match gets calculated and assigned to my team, this will get replaced by the actual match. But right
Mhm.
now, there's just a placeholder. And this allows me to also plan for matches that are hypothetical, um, so that I can still see the effect on my entire season. And
Okay.
if you scroll down the list, then you'll see these placeholder main cup matches happening every week. And as soon as you're out of the main cup, all of those placeholders will disappear because they no longer are supposed to happen.
Yeah. What about the TS before match drop down? Because technically you can't you know what it is from hat trick, right?
Ah, that's a very good question. So let's assume. Do you know what happens when you buy or sell a player to your team spirit sometimes?
If he's not cool about it, he'll tear everything up and destroy your team spirit.
Exactly. So basically, if you buy a player, your team spirit can fall. And in that case, actually, unfortunately, Hat Trick doesn't provide this information to us. So, what has to happen then is you need to actually manually change the team spirit at the point when that happened. So, let's say
That's
I sold a player on the 27th of July and my team spirit went down to murderous. Then I would actually set it to murderous, and this value
mm,
will then be cascaded down through the rest of the matches.
okay. Perfect. Perfect. Last thing is I do this planning and I kind of review it throughout the season. So it's not a one-time thing. Does this get saved within Alchemy so that I can come back to it and reference it and make changes afterward, or is it a one-time thing?
No, no, no. So all of these changes are persisted. So if you close the app and then restart the app, you'll see all of those changes saved.
Super. I'm getting very close to getting rid of my spreadsheets.
Yeah, we're one step closer now.
73 from 73 down to 70. So that, that's an improvement.
We have 70 more to go, but okay, we'll get there.
Thanks a lot for this. This really helps.
Okay, take care.